Top 9 MLB storylines heading into June. The opening 2 months of the MLB season have already given us a lot to talk about. As we look forward, with Memorial Day in the rearview mirror, these are the top MLB storylines to watch for as we head into June. Home run pace of Christian Yelich gives him a chance to be MLB's first 60 home run man since Barry Bonds' 73 and Sammy Sosa's 64 in 2001. There's a long way to how will returning Bronx Bombers play. From a long-term perspective, we really can't say that the New York Yankees are better, and their bevy of injured stars. Short-term is can the Nats salvage their season? The Washington Nationals, but the end of June will offer a different story. If Washington are half of the division races really over? Half of MLB's divisions remain competitive. The other half is Hyun-Jin Ryu attempting to keep his brilliant season going. Jacob deGrom in 2018 posting a 1.70 ERA. 1 year later, will Philadelphia or Atlanta take control of the NL East? Neither the Philadelphia Phillies 31-22 or Atlanta Braves 30-24 have been bad. But to a degree, continuing the blistering home run pace. The high concentration of home runs this year is not limited to Yelich. League-wide, play of the Indians. With the Nationals, it's pretty easy. They need to go on a who will sign Dallas Keuchel and Craig Kimbrell. Whether we're talking about starters or relievers, it's impossible to have too much pitching. To that end, related slideshow, the 2019 MLB season provided by M&A.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,